Hail, Metal Nation! It is we, Tim, Doug, and Matt. And this is Podcast Them Down. And Matt, on this audio medium, has decided to say hello by waving a flute. So,
I mean, I thought it was appropriate, because I once had a friend who told me that sound is experience in time. So, of course, like that is a sound, just like my voice is a sound.
So our watchers will immediately notice that the video looks different. That's because the service we were using decided they wanted to make money. And
assholes.
We decided they're not worth it. So we are back to our old setup with some laziness thrown in, or efficiency. If you want to look at it.
And a special thank you today to our sound man, Craig.
Yes.
Love you, Craig.
Thank you, Craig. So, it's been a while since Matt's been on.
I think I have another flute around here somewhere.
God damn it. I will so mute you.
Look at this guy.
You know how everyone loves like elementary school recorder performances, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's basically what it sounds like.
Oh, well, this flute sounds a little better, I think, than the Cana.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay. Put that flute away too.
Well, so we had a false start on the episodes and no one actually heard the Cana.
Well, I mean, the Cana is actually very hard to play.
I will let you attempt to play it. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I should say that I'm not very good at the Cana, and the embouchure on the Cana is very difficult. But let's see what we hear.
God damn it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
But remember, there was an NPR talking about this band that used the Cana in their like Peruvian folk metal band. And it's just such a hard instrument to play. And I just wanted to imagine what that might sound like.
Did you buy that? Did you buy that after the episode?
No, I bought this in Peru. Because the Cana is one of those instruments where I was on a mountain.
You already had it. My question was, did you already have it?
I already had it.
Okay.
And I dug it up.
For our Patreon subscribers, you can hear Matt's NPR Tiny Desk performance.
Yes.
God.
Coming soon.
With 4 different kinds of flutes. But the Cana, like this is one of these like tourist trappy kind of instruments. Because like you're on a mountain, there's llamas, and like some guy in like a poncho and an Indian hat is like wailing away on the Cana, and it sounds really beautiful. And then you're like, well, I can play that. He's great, and he's just some dude on a mountain. But if you look at the mouthpiece here, it is kind of tricky. It's kind of like a shakuhachi. So
right,
when
that's
you
what
go
I was
to
thinking.
It is. I can go get my shakuhachi if you want. But when you go to play it, it's actually extremely hard. And then you look like an idiot on the bus, just like blowing into a dead instrument.
A very difficult to play instrument that doesn't sound good is pretty metal, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I that's one of the reasons I brought it out.
Not only is it difficult, it's unpleasant.
Yeah. It's difficult and it's shrill. But it's hard to get that shrill. So,
what the hell are we doing on this episode? You might be asking yourself because you didn't read the episode title. This episode is our biannual mailbag, where we finally go through all the comments, messages, etc. that we didn't go through before. But first, I do have an update.
All right.
My in-ears that I mentioned from Metal Problems 2 have arrived, and I'm wearing them now. I haven't played a show with them. This is the first time I'm wearing them for an extended period of time.
How do they feel?
They feel pretty good. I also got the earplugs from the same company. And
aren't technically earplugs
the earplugs
the reverse of an in-ear?
The earplugs are too good. Like
you could just hear your beating heart or the veins throbbing, whatever it is.
Basically, I mean, they're only 15 dB of attenuation, but like I used them at band practice and I had to keep turning it up.
Huh. I might need to get me some of those.
Oh, they're quite expensive and take a month.
Oh,
But I really got them for
mind.
on stage, so I'll be looking. I can give you more of a review on there after the show.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right, on to the mailbag. Unless you have updates.
Nope, I got a leg again. On to the mailbag.
Mailbag. All
Put
right.
my avatar notes aside, since apparently we're doing mail.
All right, yeah, no, we do. And thanks for reminding me, Doug. We will be doing our Avatar: The Way of Water review very soon. Please do not lose hope.
Blue cat people.
Hey, blue cat people underwater. Because beneath the water lies the ocean.
I got hair cut in my in-ears. All right. First message is from Wayne Noon. And
Okay.
I wanted to carefully say that so you didn't think I said Wayne Newton.
Oh, man.
Hey, I just found your podcast because you did an episode on my band Severed Angel. Just wanted to know I got a good laugh from it.
Wait, now, if I recall correctly, Severed Angel was a band that did a song that was another band, and we liked one of them and hated the other, but I forget which we liked and which we didn't.
I see you have a better memory than me because I have no recollection. But that's
Well,
ringing a
thank you,
bell.
Wayne.
That description is ringing a bell.
If I remember, so Severed Angel is from New York. And I think we liked Severed Angel, but we didn't like the Florida band, whoever they were, that had a title Severed. They
had
had
a
a
song.
track Severed
They
Angel.
had a
Yeah.
song
that's
called
right.
Severed Angel. Okay.
And I think they then did like a collabo where then Severed Angel did a track of that band's name, I believe, if I recall correctly.
He goes on to say, I gave you a sub on YouTube. Thank you.
Nice.
I have a podcast too called Rat Salad Review. Here's the thing. I've heard of Rat Salad Review.
Ooh. Well,
Please-
that's something we gotta.
Please return the
Follow.
favor with a sub. Maybe we can cross promote sometime. YouTube.com/@Rat Salad Review.
I just subscribed right here, right
I'm
now.
gonna go over there. I'm gonna subscribe as well. So there. We gave him twice as many subscriptions as he gave us. And,
Yeah, let's take that, jerk.
well, he has a lot of interviews. If only we
He
did
does.
interviews.
Guess we could do that
I
one
mean,
day.
we could totally
could,
do interviews. We should. How about we interview the interviewer? There we go.
we could interview him and ask about what makes a good. All right, we're doing an interviewing episode in which we interview this guy, Wayne Noon. Doug, book it.
Get on that.
All right. Putting it on the official card. We'll go in the official linear file.
This is such a visual episode.
I'll subscribe as a podcast too. There we go. There, we gave you 3 subscriptions.
3 for the price of 1.
4.
Oh, 4. That's each ding is 4.
Each ding is 4.
You need a green screen now that you're drinking Sprite on the show too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on it. I just learned to walk by myself earlier today. So, I gotta ease back into things.
What's next? Running?
Oh, no.
Teething?
I think next is a 1/4 of the way squat. I have been expressly forbidden to do deep squats until August. Unfortunately, Doug and I were going to do our annual leg press for charity event. But I will not be at the Dundalk Gold's Gym this year. I'm sorry to disappoint my fans. I will be in the crowd though, with my 2 milk jugs full of water. But we can't put up big numbers for charity this year.
Okay. next thing we got is
I got to figure out how to get there, but we'll see. Yeah.
We'll fly you out.
Pushing metal for charity.
Pushing metal for little angels.
yeah. So I totally wasn't listening because I was trying to find the next comment.
Next comment.
All right, so that's the end of the Facebook messages. Now we'll move on to the Facebook comment.
Can you play the
this?
Messages?
All right.
Yeah.
From episode 180, Aberrated Riphobia and Red Sphere.
Oh, I remember them.
Red Sphere says, "Thank you, Metal Horns emoji." Now, if I remember correctly, Red Sphere was the band from New Caledonia that wasn't from New Caledonia.
Oh, yeah. And we were going to go visit them. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right.
So they didn't respond to the fact that we called them out.
Huh. But that's, that's still good to be acknowledged.
Yep. All right. So then Aberrated also commented with "Thank you."
Okay. From Twisted Forms fame?
But
that's their album.
No Metal Horns emoji.
No Metal Horns.
So I'm not sure which of these I appreciate more. I like that Red Sphere added the emoji, but I don't like that they didn't listen and aren't defending themselves in their lies.
They don't need to defend. No, I like this posture.
Okay, so maybe it's more metal. Yeah.
Okay,
maybe it's more metal
nothing to see here.
Yeah, to just ignore the accusations.
But I also like the fact that they said thank you to just let us, because when you're ignoring someone, you need to let them know that you're being ignored. Like, because otherwise we could just I guess Red Sphere never heard it. But they went out of their way to let us know they heard and they will not address it. So I appreciate that.
Just for clarification, I believe at least one of them lives in New Caledonia, or at least has a mailing address there.
Or at minimum has been.
So Aberrated was a progressive brutal death metal, according to them. I'm not sure if we called them out on anything, so maybe their answer is just as metal.
Yeah, could be. Did we get any mail from my favorite Finnish pop metal band, Memory Remains?
No,
because
I couldn't figure out how to tag them.
Oh, well, you mentioned it. It wasn't what you were reviewing, but their cover of Spice Girl Melanie C's I Turn to You is pretty great. And I was disappointed in both you and Mike for not being open-minded to think that pop metal dance hits could work. And they do a lot.
Nope, you're still wrong. Shout out to Memory Remains.
Please
comment and we'll address it in 6 months.
Yeah.
All right.
On the next, was it biannual mailbox roundup?
Mailbox roundup?
Yep.
All right. Do you want me to go reverse chronological for the next one, the next section, which would be Instagram comments?
Yeah, because that's how they display, I believe. Newest first, because Instagram is right there.
Okay. So, let's see. In our CFL, Metalness of the CFL, episode 149 on Instagram. We're on Instagram comments now. It's just more evidence that Facebook's a dying site.
Oh.
And most of our stuff goes on Instagram now. So, you commented, Matt.
Uh-oh.
This photo is amazing. What it is one of the team's mascots who's a human football with the face,
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Like
and if I
punching
remember
a horse.
if I remember correctly, that football was born in Ohio.
That's right. All right. Care to expand?
If you are looking at that picture right now, or if you have seen that picture and are remembering it, you will know how amazing it is.
All right, so next is our last follow-ups video episode 154, which, let me see, aired 19 weeks ago as of recording. We did Oculos, the Turkish death metal band. We did Emissary, the US power metal band. And then we followed up with Fragmentum, Corpaculi, Corvax MVD, Hard Rocker, Witcher, Mandragora, Thuringia, and Ouroboros. And and I guess, did I say Witcher? Because yeah, Witcher.
Oh, you said Witcher.
Yeah, Hungarian atmospheric black metal. Witcher responded, "Thank you, metal horns emoji." Oculos official responded with fire, fire.
Okay, like the emoji fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Corpaculi wrote salute. SALUTE, which I believe is like cheers. You know?
Yeah, it must be something in like Romanian or something.
And then Emissary said, "Thank you for the support." Now, Oculus, remember we spent a long time trying to figure out what the band's name was? Because they wrote their city. It was confusing because they had their city and the promo was written as if it was the band's name or the city. It just wasn't clear, so it took us a long time.
And I actually think we spent a long time discussing whether Witcher was a ripoff of the books, the video game, or the Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice of them all to do for us.
Yep. All right. Next, this one. Say, I'm getting the boring ones out of the way. So
okay. All right.
And by boring, we mean very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, the kind ones.
That's what I meant to say. Orob, progressive black metal from France, responded to our post from episode 162, which was a metal promo roundup for Wardress, Orob, and Psy.
Okay.
And they said, next album should be out before the next Tool one. No worries. Fire emoji.
Nice.
That one. That one's good. I like that one.
That's hilarious.
But what's better than that one is Psy, the Japanese avant-garde band.
Oh yeah, I really like them, I believe.
Yes, responded with just the metal horns emoji.
That's perfect.
The dudes from Psy actually like acknowledged us.
Yeah.
Which so did Orob, but come on. All right, next. Master Die. That's symphonic gothic metal from Portugal. Oh, that reminds me, I have to find something. Master Die commented on episode 164, metal promo roundup, Master Die, paraplegic, and Lichtspielhaus. Yep, they said fire, fire, fire.
Okay, all right.
But I remember Lichtspielhaus did that video. Have you seen it? Do you remember it?
Which
They
video?
edited our video.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
So we'll watch that in a minute. Maybe you should pull that up.
Yeah. What is that on? Is that on their Instagram?
It's on their Instagram, which is at Lichtspielhaus_official. LICHTSPIELHAUS_official.
I remember these guys.
Yes. And I believe so. We watched it once they sent it, right? I don't think I responded to them. So here's our official response.
Yeah, here's our response.
Yeah. They put more effort into editing that video clip than we put into the entire episode. So that's very impressive.
We appreciate you showing us up.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, audio podcast. Have you found it yet?
No, it looks like they might have it might have been a story.
All right,
I see album behind the scenes.
I'll see if I can find it while you talk.
I see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. They did a whole like like cinemagic kind of thing. You know what, people? I find it quite annoying, Doug, when people like put a bunch of photos on their Instagram to make it look like a picture when you look at their page. But in isolation, none of the pictures make sense. It's like, here's an elbow, here's a hand with a guitar, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I can see how that would frustrate you.
Yeah, it's like too clever by half. Like Instagram is a streamed media, not like
it's very old school. I mean, we used to have these things called cork boards where you might do that. Yeah,
you know, and it was like an earlier, like when Instagram first came out, a lot of people were doing that because I think people were looking at main pages much more than we do now. But now, you know, we're a flippy generation, so there's no time to appreciate a complex work of art. It's like give me your best shot, or I'm moving on. Much like, something has appeared.
Found it.
All right.
So it was actually under Simon Industries, at Simon Industries, one word. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's enjoy this.
I think like the internet eating itself. Let's go.
I hear nothing.
I hear it.
I should watch stream.
I was wearing the same shirt.
This is amazing. That's amazing. Why is our best promo someone else's band's promo?
I don't know. I don't have time to edit this stuff.
Well, you know what? Lichtspielhaus, all one of you, you have been hired as the Podcast of Down creative director. I can offer you a cana.
The moment
I'll write it down on a card, and Matt will be in touch.
Yep.
The
consider yourself booked.
the text said, the moment when some podcasters review Lichtspielhaus and come to the conclusion that I don't exist. Thanks, Podcast Them Down, for the amusement you guys gave me in the two long-haired guys. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with a comment about how he forgot his black shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So great.
He really got, he's an excellent 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Moving right along. Another comment. Dead Knight, who we reviewed episode 166. Dead Knight, Mullingen, and Intrepid. So Dead Knight is black thrash metal from Illinois. They responded heart.
Okay.
All right, skipping the next one. We're gonna close with that one. Next, that's spam. Someone searched for the Singapore hashtag and spammed us. So,
oh wow,
that was the Indonesia metal on location.
That's great.
Yep.
You know what? Arsh 63374. We will.
Okay, so So just there's two comments left, but I want to go over to the Instagram inbox, which I need to scan real quick because Instagram for some reason likes to give you a message anytime some little thing happens. So
Okay,
here we go. We got one message that wasn't stupid. That wasn't just like fluff from Instagram. They mentioned you in your story. You know, I don't need a message every time that happens. Thanks. Anyway, hey there, this is Ricardo, the drummer of Arcia, a prog power metal band since 2007, and we come from Italy and Spain, but we are all Italians. Italian flag emoji. By the way, there was a local thrash band called Arsena, so when I saw this, I was like, or Arsena or whatever. So I was like, they're not from Spain, but yeah. But it's spelled and pronounced differently. Anyway, we have just released our second studio album, Order of Mantis, and would love for some feedback. If you are a fan of Camelot, Evergrey, Stradivarius, Sonata Arctica, Dream Theater, I think you may enjoy what we're working on. We'd love it if you could check out our music either here on Instagram, on Spotify, or on YouTube. Here are the video of the first single from the new album. So, should we entertain this?
yes.
Should we do it today or do it later?
I believe this requires its own episode.
How many years did we give the album? We got to be consistent here.
Okay.
How many years did we give the album?
But we haven't heard them, right?
This is a new band that we haven't reviewed yet.
Yes. And are they sharing an album or a song with us?
They sent us a YouTube playlist. So I assume it's the album.
I mean, if only there was some kind of codex we developed to review albums.
I think our promise is we will review at least one song.
Yeah.
And if two of the three of us like the song, we'll do the whole album.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Wait, this is perfect. Tim,
No, you can't,
I know Tim.
You can't roll back on that.
No. Here we go. I like this. Tim, you use Duolingo as I do. Doug, I'm not sure if you use Duolingo, but
You
there's
can't
a
even
time.
say it in English.
Duolingo. There is a time challenge in which if you complete the if you complete
I see where you're going.
You see where I'm doing? If you complete the lesson within the allotted time, then you get the next lesson. I believe we should review this band / album by determining, we'll set like a threshold, and if each song scores well enough, we will review the next song.
Oh.
And so potentially we could listen to the whole album or just one song. Who knows? The album itself will decide.
That is a very interesting idea.
I like it. We can have like a countdown timer.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Next, episode 150. There's a reason this one came later. So when the episode aired, this was a metal promo roundup for De Gregorio, Void Moon, Aviceris, and Tyranno Satan. So,
oh fuck yeah!
De Gregorio, symphonic metal from the USA, responded, "Thank you." When the episode aired 2 weeks ago. Now remember, Tyranno Satan we added to the review because they were in another band, if I remember correctly. We're like, we have to do that one. So. Greetings, not Svart from Tyranno Satan here. Must say your Swedish pronunciation is quite good. You really nailed the sound. That's A with a circle. And glad you enjoyed the promo, of course. So there you go.
And for the record, I know, Tim, that you're an anti-Spotify guy, but I have unfollowed every band except Tyranno Satan on my Spotify.
I mean, I guess.
And I think they said an NPR first. reviewing a different band from one band in the middle of a review.
No, they unfortunately, I think that was the first personnel cross jump, but I believe there was a time where I misheard the name of a band, searched something and found something that slayed, and we added that onto the promo, even though they had no record to promote.
All right, sad story, but I think I did find out about Opeth when I was looking at OTAP records.
Oh,
What got me to buy Blackwater Park.
Okay. So
I was happy through 2007.
I'm wondering if this is the band, because
or it might just be Tyranno Satan the man.
no, because there was another dinosaur metal thing.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Yeah, that we might be confusing
security risk, Dino Tracks.
Doug's just doing a show for me now.
I remember we did like Tyranno Satan, but you're right. There was something.
We definitely added it because we don't do 4 bands. So we added it.
But it had the most amazing album cover. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Ultra Raptor.
Ultra Raptor. That was
Ultra Raptor.
That was the other. That was the one we added as well.
Yeah.
So I think the way to get in the back door of metal promo roundups is to have a dinosaur metal band and sneak it in with your other band.
Technically, I guess according to their umlauts, they're Ultra Raptor.
All right, the last one, the one I was saving up. Our review, episode 176, Ripper Return to Death Row album review. Tim Ripper Owens official writes, "Thanks, guys. My favorite song is Heroes Dare. Go figure. It's the song that has everything. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Heart, shrug, metal horns."
Wow.
Yeah.
Classy guy. Thank you, Tim.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we didn't like Heroes Dare, or we rated it lower.
I think it was among our less favorite tracks.
Yeah. So, but you know how it is. Some of those songs might just be growers,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, fucking Tim Owens listened to us presumably while he was working out, because he's looking real fit these days. So,
Well,
if you don't own it, buy Ripper Return to Death Row.
I mean, he is in prison, so
Absolutely.
he has a lot of time to work out.
As of the recording of this episode, it is our highest rated review of the year. So, and we'll find out later today if it stays there, and I have a feeling it will. but that episode has already aired, so you know the answer.
Yeah, so you know the answer.
But we don't.
We don't
know the answer yet, so we're about to find out. All right. Well, that's all I have. So 6 months from now, we'll collect some more comments and spam messages and maybe something else from Ripper. I hope.
Let's tag him in all our album reviews, like not just his music, just to get his takes.
I don't know. When he owned a restaurant, we should have gone there, but that predated the podcast. So, but he was on an episode of Bar Rescue, and you can tell.
What?
Yeah, you can tell John Taffer loves Tim Owens, because like everything he found, he yelled at the manager. He's like, "'Cause I know, Tim, you're a rock star." And he kept like kissing his ass. It was great, and made me like John Taffer more.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. The biggest. I know this is an episode for another day, but I agree with like everything he does on that show, except I will never ever understand the concept for the pirate bar that he did in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is near us, because it's basically right by NOAA, the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, bunch of government employees, right? So he turned this pirate-themed bar into the corporate bar. I'm like, no one wants to fucking drink in an office motif. They wanted to drink at the office. They drink at the office.
It's literally the most corporate place in the world.
Yeah. Like, that one I will never understand.
It's like, you look at the numbers, yes. You look at a map, no, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
And what's there now? Because I remember Quarter House moved into that spot temporarily.
They did
I forget.
when the Bombay Gaylord burned down. But the Quarry House is now back beneath the burned out remains of the Bombay Gaylord, which I believe might be a new restaurant.
The Quarry House was that like the dingy basement restaurant, right?
Not just
it's like a dive bar.
Yeah.
But pretty.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah.
It is. It's still good. It's pretty good. It's not amazing. Pretty punky. If you like
good tater tots, if I recall.
Good tater tots.
That's like their thing.
It is their thing.
Nice. Well, okay. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, so until next time, Metal Nation, keep the comments coming and perhaps we'll address them before Christmas. We'll see.
All right, on to the Montgomery Mall episode.
White Flint. Lake Forest. Oh.